Hello everyone, I am Ruchi. Welcome to Recon. I love to teach mathematics, the fun game of numbers. Today I will teach you a lesson on probability for class 10th CBSE. In class 9th, we have studied the concept of experimental or empirical probability. We have seen that empirical probability were based on actual experiments. For example, if a coin is tossed 500 times, suppose coin is tossed 500 times and we get 260 heads and 240 tails. On the basis of actual experiment, then probability of head is 260 upon 500 and probability of tail is 240 upon 500. Let's take another example. Suppose a die is thrown 800 times. Then, and the result of the experiment are given like that. One frequency is 144, 2 आया 152 times, 3 136, 4 128 and so on. So from these observations we find P1 means P1 equal to 144 upon 800, P2 equal to 152 upon 800, P3 equal to 136 upon 800 and so on. मीन्स हमने एक्सपेरिमेंट किया और एक्सपेरिमेंट में हमारे पास 144 टाइम्स आया, 2 152 टाइम्स आया, 3 136 टाइम्स आया, 4 128 टाइम्स आया. इस तरह से हमने किया. तो हम जब हम प्रोबेबिलिटी निकालते हैं तो P1 इक्वल टू 144 अपॉन 800, P2 इक्वल टू 152 अपॉन 800 लाइक दैट. These result based on actual experiment. Again, suppose a tossing a coin 5,000 times and record the number of heads in the following table. Suppose these are the outcomes. जब 100 बार हमने कॉइन को टॉस किया तो उसमें से 61 टाइम्स हेड आया, 200 टाइम्स किया तो 118 टाइम्स आया. इसी तरह से 2000 टाइम्स जब हमने कॉइन को टॉस किया तो 1002 टाइम्स हेड आया, 4000 टाइम्स किया तब 2021 टाइम्स हेड आया, 5000 टाइम्स किया तो 2501 टाइम्स हमारे पास हेड आया. जब हमने इनकी प्रोबेबिलिटी कैलकुलेट की तो हमारे पास प्रोबेबिलिटी आई 0.61, 0.59, इस तरह से हमारे पास प्रोबेबिलिटी आई. तो हमने देखा when we increase the number of experiment, जैसे 100 times, 500 times, 2000 times and 5000 times, जैसे जैसे हमने एक्सपेरिमेंट करने के नंबर्स को बढ़ाया, प्रोबेबिलिटी करीब करीब हमारे पास सेम आने लगी. क्लियर? So we observe from the above table that in the first 100 toss, head comes up 61 times. That is, the experimental probability is 0.61. In the first 200 toss, the experimental probability of head is 0.59. And finally, in the first 5000 toss, the probability of head is 0.5. Thus, we observe that when the increase in number of trials, the fluctuation in the experimental probability decrease and it looks approaching to fixed number. फिक्स नंबर की तरफ अप्रोच करने लगती है. Thus, if we increase the number of trials to a very, very large number, say 1 lakh times, can you comment on the probability of head? If we concentrate on the approaching number, we may say that probability of head is very near to 0.5 or 1 by 2. In the same manner, the probability of the tail is also very close to 1 by 2. Now, if we repeat the experiment with a fair die 1,000 times, we shall find that probability of each of outcomes 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 comes very close to 1 by 6. So, these two examples lead us to mathematical model of empirical probability called the theoretical probability. The main difference between experimental probability and theoretical probability is that the empirical probability is based on what has actually happened, while theoretical probability tries to foretell what will happen. Now, let's start to discuss about the theoretical approach. First, what is theoretical approach? Definition of theoretical approach. Theoretical probability of the occurrence of an event E to be denoted by PE is given by PE equal to number of favorable outcomes to E upon total number of outcomes of the experiment. Clear? So P is PE equal to number of favorable outcomes to E, where E is event, upon total number of outcomes of the experiment. Using the above definition, we can say that P getting a 6 in a one throw of die is 1 by 6. मतलब एक डाई को फेंकने से 6 आने की प्रोबेबिलिटी कितनी है? 1 by 6. इसी तरह से 5 आने की प्रोबेबिलिटी क्या है? 1 by 6. And P getting a queen from a pack of card is 4 by 52, क्योंकि कार्ड के पैक में कितने कार्ड्स होते हैं? टोटल पैक में कितने कार्ड्स होते हैं? 52. और क्यून कितनी होती है? 4. सो फेवरेबल आउटकम्स इज 4 and total number of outcomes is 52. So P getting a queen from a pack of card is equal to 4 by 52 equal to 1 by 13. Now let us discuss some terms. First one is experiments. An activity which ends in some well-defined outcomes is called experiment. Trial. Performing an experiment once is called a trial. Event. The possible outcome of a trial are called events. Next one, sure event. Suppose a die is thrown. The die will come up with one of the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6. Now let us consider the event getting a number less than 7. Getting a number less than 7. It is certain that we will get a number less than 7 every time when we throw a die. Such an event is called sure event. Thus, an event whose occurrence is certain is called a sure event. Event of getting a number less than 7 in a thrown of a die has 6 favorable outcomes, and there are total outcomes and there are total 6 outcomes. Therefore, probability of getting a number less than 7 equal to 6 by 6 equal to 1. Thus, an event is a sure event if the probability of its occurrence is 1. Next one, impossible event. Now let us consider throw a die again and getting a number greater than 6 be an event. So our event is a number greater than 6. A number greater than 6 be an event. And it is not possible to have a number greater than 6 in a single thrown of a die. Such an event is called impossible event. The number of favorable outcomes of having a number greater than 6 is 0. Out of total outcomes, 6. Thus, the probability of getting a number greater than 6 equal to 0 by 6 equal to 0. Thus, an event is called impossible event if the probability of its occurrence is 0. Thus, we have seen that probability of a sure event is 1 and impossible event is 0. Hence, theoretically, probability of an event E takes the value from 0 to 1. That is, probability of E is greater than or equal to 0 and less than and equal to 1. One important point, if the probability of occurrence of an event E is PE, then the probability that event E will not occur is 1 minus PE. It means probability of not E equal to 1 minus PE. We denote the event not E by E bar. So, probability of not E equal to 1 minus PE, and probability of E and probability of plus probability of not E equal to 1. एंड इस फॉर्मूले को हम आगे एग्जाम्पल सॉल्व करने में भी यूज़ करेंगे. एग्जाम्पल 1. A die is thrown once. Find the probability of getting an odd number. When a die is thrown, its outcomes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6, and favorable outcomes for the event odd number are 1, 3 and 5. Therefore, total number of outcomes कितना हो जाएंगे? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 में से कोई भी एक, तो टोटल नंबर ऑफ आउटकम्स क्या होंगे? 6. एंड नंबर ऑफ फेवरेबल आउटकम्स इक्वल टू 3. 1, 3, 5 में से कुछ भी हो सकता है. सो देयरफॉर probability of getting an odd number equal to 3/6 or 1/2. Second question. A bag contains 7 white and 5 red balls. A ball is drawn at random from the bag. Find the probability that it is a white ball. So first, total number of balls in the bag equal to 7 plus 5 equal to 12. So bag contain total balls 12 balls, and number of favorable balls, that is white ball, that is white, and it is equal to 7. Therefore, probability of getting a white ball equal to 7/12. Next one. Example number 3. A card is drawn from a well-shuffled deck of 52 cards. Find the probability that it is first one a queen, a heart, a red card. So we know that total number of cards in the deck. How many total number of cards in a deck? It's 52. Total number of cards in the deck equal to 52. So in our first case, a queen. So there are 4 queens in the deck. Therefore, number of favorable outcomes equal to 4, and therefore probability of a queen equal to 4/52. It is equal to 1/13. Next one is a heart. B part, a heart. We know that there are 13 cards of art. Therefore, number of favorable outcomes equal to 13. Therefore, probability of a heart equal to 13 upon 52. This is equal to 1 by 4. Next one, C. Red card. We know that there are 26 red cards in the deck. Therefore, number of favorable outcomes equal to 26, and probability of a red card equal to 26 upon 52 equal to 1 by 2. Question number 4. The probability that it will rain tomorrow is 0.85. Find the probability that it will not rain tomorrow. Let E be the event. It will rain tomorrow. That it will rain tomorrow. We can say that PE equal to 0.85. That is given. Now, P not E, or we can say that PE bar equal to 1 minus PE equal to 1 minus 0.85, and this is equal to 0.15. Answer. So probability of it will not rain tomorrow is 0.15. Very simple. Next question. There are 100 sealed envelopes in a box. 10 of them contain a cash prize of rupees 100 each. 100 of them contains 10 of them cash prize rupees 100. 100 of them contain a cash prize of rupees 50 each, and 200 of them contain a cash prize of rupees 10 each. The rest do not contain any cash prize. If they are well shuffled and an envelope is picked up, what is the probability that it contains no cash prize? Number of envelopes having no cash prize कितना होगा? टोटल नंबर ऑफ एनवलप्स 1000 हैं, उसमें से 10 में 100 रुपये का कैश प्राइज़ है, 100 में 50 का कैश प्राइज 50 रुपीज़ का कैश प्राइज़ है एंड 200 में 10 रुपीज़ का कैश प्राइज़ है। तो कितने एनवलप बच जाएंगे? 690। सो 690 envelopes having no cash prize, and we know that number of total envelopes equal to 1000. Number of favorable outcomes for picking an envelope with no cash prize equal to 690. Hence, required probability equal to 690 upon 1000, and this is equal to 69 upon 100. This is our required probability. Next question. A girl tosses 2 coins. Find the probability that she gets at least one head. When 2 coins are tossed, the total outcomes are, क्या होगा? फर्स्ट में हेड, सेकंड में टेल, फर्स्ट में टेल, सेकंड में हेड, दोनों कॉइन्स में हेड और दोनों कॉइन्स में टेल. Here we can say where H stands for head and T stands for tail. Therefore, number of total outcomes equal to कितना हो जाएगा? 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Favorable cases for at least one head are कौन कौन से हो जाएंगे? हेड टेल, टेल हेड एंड हेड हेड. Therefore, number of favorable outcomes equal to 3. Therefore, probability of getting at least one head equal to 3/4. बहुत ही सिंपल क्वेश्चंस हैं. 7th, example number 7th. In a year, find the probability that there are 53 Saturdays if the year is a leap year, and second one is there are 53 Sundays if the year is a non-leap year. लीप ईयर जानते हैं? लीप ईयर क्या होता है? जिसमें 366 डेज होते हैं. नॉर्मल ईयर्स में 365 डेज होते हैं. लीप ईयर में एक दिन ज़्यादा होता है. सो टोटल नंबर ऑफ डेज आर 366. In a leap year, there are 366 days and 364 days make 52 weeks. जब 52 वीक्स बनेंगे तो 52 सैटरडेज तो आ ही जाएंगे. Now we have to find that of the remaining 2 days, there is one Saturday. Okay. As there are 7 different days in a week, so we can say that number of total outcomes equal to 7, because in a week there are 7 different days and number of favorable outcomes equal to 2. Therefore, probability that it is Saturday equal to 2/7. Therefore, we can say that probability for 53 Saturdays in a leap year equal to 2/7. Okay. Next, there are 53 Sundays if the year is a non-leap year. In a non-leap year, there are 365 days and 364 days make 52 weeks. 52 weeks. जब 52 वीक्स हैं इट मीन्स 52 संडे तो आ ही जाएंगे और लास्ट में बचेगा एक दिन. सो probability that remaining day remaining one day is Sunday equal to 1/7. Therefore, probability for 53 Sundays equal to 1/7. Hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you have any problem or doubts related to this topic, please comment below. I will try to respond to each one of your questions. I will be uploading next video soon. Once again, please like my video and hit the bell icon to not miss the upcoming video. Thank you.